So I really need to finish the outside of this addition. Hey everybody, I'm Bill with Live Simple and Free, and you know, this time a year ago, late November, early December, I was pushing to finish the outside of this addition before the weather closed in. I didn't make it. Here I am a year later, still trying to push to get this done because I pulled off of this and I went on to my other big project. So now I'm going to finish up. I got to paint the door frames of the doors because it's still just a primer. I want to protect them from the weather. And then I've got to do the gutters and a little bit of siding left, and then I'll be done with it. So I got to finish up the gutter above the door here. We had rain just coming off of the porch and right down, off of the roof and right down onto the porch. So quite a while ago, I put this gutter here. I just put it up. I didn't put any ends on it or any downspout. It sloped that way. So the rain was coming down and it was just running out of the end of the gutter. But it was not on the porch, so we didn't get a head full of water as we came through. But now I got to finish it. I got this valley right here and water comes down right there. So I'm going to take this and bring it around the corner and put it in there so that the water coming down out of that valley will go into that gutter, go around, and then there'll be a downspout on the other end. So this is the length that I cut to go around the corner, and I got to put an end cap on it. So I got that on there. I'm just going to crimp it. Now this is called Seam Mate Permanent Gutter Seal. You buy a package that has these in it that you use as a seam, and the package comes with this. And you put it together and then you seal it on the inside, and that'll permanently attach that. So now when that dries, there'll be a permanent waterproof seal in there. Then over here, you're supposed to just do that, bend this over, and put that seal right down along the seam here. But I kind of like to put a little bit underneath as well, at least in the bottom part where the water will be. I just bend this over. Now I'm actually going to install this in place before I do this seam here, in case there's any flex while I'm installing it. Hello.
Hello.
You going out?
Yes, I'm going to go get some things so when Carly comes over to help me decorate, I have some nice hot chocolate for her.
Okay.
Alrighty. Hi everybody, I know you can't see me, but hello.
Carly's coming over today to help Elizabeth do all the Christmas decorations.
Yep. And that way you're free to work like you need to, sweetheart.
Okay, so I got the corner piece attached and this is ready to go up there. These are the hangers that I use. These are pretty cool, the best ones I've ever seen. They're a little more expensive, but they're really good. This goes into there. That goes in there. Then you just screw it right into the fascia. So I'll use 2 of those. Like that. So now I've got this attached. I've got the sealer right there and right here. And you can see here, this is the valley where it comes down here. You can see here water stains where the water has been coming down there. And I want to make sure the water goes from here into this. So I cut this piece right here. If I can get it in right. It's going to go in there and up underneath it here. Can't put it in while I'm holding the camera. So now I've got this piece in place. It's all screwed in. It seals this joint right here and diverts the water down inside of here, not back behind it. So that will send all of this water from here and the roof right down into that gutter and then down that way to the downspout. So now I got this end done. I got that downspout cut out, put in, and this little piece on the end. I got the downspout lined up with the corner of the wall. So now I can put in the downspout. I don't do gutters very often. I'm sure there's got to be a better way to do this, to cut this. Probably a chop saw with a metal blade would cut right through it. But for now, this is what I've got, and it does work. Now eventually I'm going to bury a drain pipe under here to go from this way around the house and dump out on the downside of the patio here. But that's a project for another day. So for right now, I'm just doing it like this and let it drain. So, one gutter and downspout system complete. Now I made a little bit of a miscalculation when I designed all of this, because I have the deck down here at floor level, but then when I made this big overhang, which I really like because it gives protection from the weather, I didn't stop to think that that means now that the gutter comes all the way down here instead of up here. And I have those steps here. I was planning on putting another step, just one step here, to make it easier to go back to the patio and to the garden. Problem is then this is going to be in the way. So it's not a problem on this side, because instead of putting a step here, I can just move it out here and I'll have room to clear it. But that was a miscalculation. I just never even thought about that. However, it's a whole different situation here on the back deck, because the deck doesn't extend out that way as far. So I have the steps here to go down to the patio, and this is where the downspout was going to be. So it would come down this way and be right across my face, right about here. So that's just simply not going to work. So in trying to figure out what I was going to do, I thought, well, it's going to look kind of funny, but instead of going this way, I can just bring the downspout out here and straight down over here. I thought, well, it'll look funny, but it'll work. It'll get it out of my way. Fortunately, I talked to Barry before I did any of this work. Barry, one of Barry's main businesses is a gutter cleaning service. It's pretty cool. He's got this great big machine, this great big vacuum, and from the ground level he's got a big tube, and he can reach all the way up there inside of the gutters and clean all the gutters out. And he can even go up several stories with that great big huge long tube. He's got a bunch of accounts of very large apartment complexes and stuff like that. So he does a lot with gutters. So I had him here to ask him about his opinion on this, and he said that this size of gutter can actually run 40 feet with one downspout. You need to have one downspout every 40 feet. So over here, this is the existing gutter that was on the house, and the downspout for this gutter is at the end of the house over there. When you come up here, come around this turn and come out this way, it's just about 40 feet. So he said, actually, I don't even need a downspout right here, because the one at the other end will be enough. I was very happy to hear that for two reasons. One is it eliminates some of the work that I have to do, because I don't have to put the downspout. But the main thing is that it eliminates that funky kind of, it works but it doesn't look good kind of downspout. So now I can just run that one piece of gutter up there and I'll be done with it. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Now all I have to do is just put the sealer on the inside of the joints. And I'm done with the gutters. Progress. Now that I'm done with the gutters, the only thing left to completely finish the outside is a little bit of siding up here in the gable peak and then on this back side here, and I will be done with the outside. So thanks for watching. Live simple, live free. We'll see you next time. Be blessed.